In my opinion, one of the best categories in makeup is lip products, and one of the best kinds of lip products is lipstick. The best kind of lipstick, I think, is MAC. MAC has always been there for us. We've always had MAC lipsticks, and I just feel like, I mean, obviously there's so many shades, and so I have a bunch of my favorites here that I just want to swatch and show you and kind of talk about so you can see some of the best ones in my opinion, the best colors and formulas and shades, and I'll swatch them all for you. So the first one we're going to do is, this one is called Mars to Your Venus. It's described as a light yellow nude. It's luster glass. When I hear yellow nude, I do not feel like that's going to be a color that's very flattering, but I think this one really is. I think it's just a really pretty neutral nude. It's a little bit peach, but it's not like yellow. I don't know why it says yellow nude. Just really simple and easy and just a basic nude. I love these luster glass ones because they're very slippery and shiny, and they're just really comfortable to wear and just throw on. I think this one is really pretty. So this is again Mars to Your Venus. This next one is probably one of my favorites. This is called Thanks It's MAC. I wear this one all the time. I feel like it just goes with everything. So this one is described as a nude pinkish brown. It's again the luster glass. It isn't too opaque. It's just the perfect nude. It isn't too cool tone, but it isn't too warm toned. It's got a little bit of that pinkish brown, which gives a little depth to the lips, but it's not too dark. I feel like I don't look very good with really dark lipsticks, and so I kind of am really careful with that. I feel like this one just, I mean, it matches my shirt perfect. It just looks so good. It is one of my top for sure. So that's again called Thanks It's MAC. This next one is again another one of my favorites. This one's called Business Casual, and this one is such a pretty muted red. It's not too red where it's too deep and too dark. It's not too bright. It's not too orange or pink. It's the perfect red. I think it just gives your lips such a pretty, just kind of more healthy look, but it's just not too deep and too scary of a red, because I'm scared of reds, and this one I'm not scared of. I could wear this pretty much daily too. This again is called Business Casual. This next one I kind of bought on a whim one day at a store, and I just thought like that's a pretty kind of different shade, and I was feeling a little pink. I wanted a little pink coral. So this one is called Sea Sheer, and this is more of a pink coral. It's a little more opaque. It stands out just a little bit more, but it is more of kind of a warm pink. I really don't do like bright bubblegum hot pink lips. I think most of us don't after age like 30. So I feel like this is such a really pretty, just warm, deeper pink. It's not too pink. It's just a little bit coral in there too. So I really love this one. Just if you want a little more of a pop of color with your lips, but you don't want too much. Again, this can go with a lot of things. This really looks like a really good spring summer shade. So again, this one is called Sea Sheer. And then my last one with the luster glass is Chili Popper. And this one is actually a deeper red. So this is if you really want a red, you want something that's a little bit deeper, that is going to stand out. This has a little bit more of a brownish orange in it. It's one of their more popular shades because they have this color in a lot of formulas, and I love it. I think this one is just, again, so pretty. Just a deeper red when you want a little more standing out. It's still not too scary. It's a little deeper than Business Casual. I feel like those two are really similar, but this one is just a little bit deeper. It's really fun to wear for date night. I love the more orangey brown in it. I don't like pink reds at all. Like those just do not look good at me at all. So I think this one is a little more flattering and a little more grown up red. So this one again is Chili Popper. Next, we have something very different. This is in the matte formula, and this is in the shade Blankety. This is definitely a cool tone matte color. I really like the gray in this, but that's just kind of my preference with lip products. I really like more gray tone, cool tones. So this one definitely is a lot more cool tone, but I think it's just so pretty. It's so flattering. Again, it's kind of similar to the other ones I tried, especially the Thanks It's MAC shade. This one is pretty similar. It's just a little more matte, and it's a little more, this is a bad word for it, but chalky, but not chalky, but it's just a little more opaque, I think. It really goes well with like cool tone looks and clothing. It just has that pinkish gray tone in it that I feel like is really pretty and kind of different. So again, this one is called Blankety. And then speaking of cool tone lipsticks, I have Folio. So this one is very scary for most of you. I know that this isn't really their best seller, but it is totally my love. I love gray tone, cool tone lipsticks. This one is probably my favorite out of those. This one definitely kind of requires a lip liner, but I love this shade. I really love like Angelina Jolie looks, and I heard that this was like her shade in the 90s, and I'm all about it. I really love the cool tone. Definitely with a deeper lip liner, it looks a little bit better, but I just feel like this is such a unique, pretty shade. I love the grayish yellow neutral in it. It's just so fun. This one again is Folio. I forgot to mention this one is also a matte formula. My next one is another neutral. This is also in the matte formula. This is called Hug Me. This is just a little bit more brown than the Blankety, and it's just a little bit more peachy brown, I think, than the Blankety, where it's a little more cool tone gray. So this shade is really pretty. I feel like this one is very wearable. It's just very neutral. It goes with most things. It's more satin, you know, so it has a little bit more slip to it, but I just really love this shade. Again, it just goes perfect with my shirt. It's neutral enough that, I mean, you can throw this on with cool tone or warm tone makeup looks and it's gonna go, because it kind of pulls out either the cool tone or the warm tones in it. So again, this one's Hug Me. And then speaking of peach, I have Peach Stock. This is one of their newer ones, and this is in a satin. And this one I just had to have. I just wanted something that was more warm toned, that was just a little bit different, but still nude in a way. So Peach Stock definitely is that for me. Going on, and especially without a lip liner, it can look pretty scary like it does right now. But really, if you put a lip liner on, this shade is so pretty and it's so different. I love the peach. I love just how warm tone it is, but it's still neutral. It's not too orange and not too like deep. I reach for this one more than you think. It's actually obviously one of my favorites. It's around my favorites. This one is really cool. I would probably repurchase it if I ran out of this, because I just really love how unique it is. So again, this one is Peach Stock. And then my next one, this one is called Modesty, and this is in the satin formula. This is definitely a really pretty neutral pink, but it's not too dark. And it does have a little bit of brown in it, which I love. This is very similar to Hug Me. I mean, very similar. It's almost the same shade, but this is more satin than the matte. I love this color. I love the gray neutral in it. I feel like it's so pretty again for spring and summer and even fall. This is a really good like fall pink when you want more of like a warmish, neutral, I don't know, cool pink. It just is, I guess neutral is the word. It's just really flattering and it just goes with so many things. So I love this one. This one is called Modesty. My very last one is called Alone Time. This is in the luster glass, and this is the brown. So I needed a brown. I needed something that was a little bit slippery, shiny, and more of a neutral brown. This is it. This one's really pretty. So this one is kind of similar to the other ones that I just showed, but it is a little more slippery and glossy, and it has just a little bit deeper undertone. I feel like it's a little more brownish gray. Very neutral again. Can you tell I like neutral lipsticks? A lot of these are very similar to this. They're just kind of different shades and different ranges, but I love them. And this one, Alone Time, is just, again, another one that I think is really pretty, really nice. This one's actually newer, so I love what it looks like in the tube. I feel like it's just such a unique shade. I love it for fall and winter. I feel like this is going to be such a pretty color for fall, and it's really comfortable to wear, and that's important to me too. Some of these matte ones, they're good and they're obviously really nice and they last long, but I'm at a point where in my life I just want comfort in everything. Every area I want comfort. So my lipstick needs to be comfortable. And I love that these are kind of slippery and glossy a little bit, and they're just really easy and comfy to wear. So this one is just a good one. I really recommend this. This is again Alone Time. Okay, that's all of my MAC lipstick favorites. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely give it a like if you enjoyed it, if you got something out of it. I'll have these all linked listed below. If you want to watch more of my makeup videos, watch this one next, and I hope you have a great day.